Knowing this near universal pattern helps to assess new brands and existing ones.
What don't marketers know?
Quite a lot. Marketers largely live in an anything-goes world where the latest fashion or fad drives an awful lot of practice.
Segmentation is the recognition you can't serve everyone with equal satisfaction.
This is the Zac Anesbury Show.
Welcome. On today's podcast clip, we have Associate Professor Müller from Northwest University, South Africa.
Thank you so much for having me, Zac. It's a pleasure. It's early morning here in South Africa. So for everyone watching, my name is Müller. I'm currently the Deputy Director for the School of Management Sciences here at the Northwest University in South Africa, and also an Associate Professor in Marketing.
Yeah. So which city are you based in then in South Africa?
Our campus is currently in Vanderbijl Park. It's just south of Johannesburg.
Oh, very nice. So there's not too bad from an airport sort of perspective?
No, not at all. I think we're about an hour away from an airport.
That sounds pretty good, actually. So you've obviously made a whole heap of different career moves throughout, your time in academia. But when did you feel like you wanted to get started in marketing? Was there anything in particular, maybe in childhood or maybe through like school or something like that?
When I was grade 12, do you refer to grade 12 in Australia as well? Like
yeah. Of high school or secondary, yeah.
Yes. High school, where you need to decide what you want to do with your life. I didn't really have a clue. So I went to see this career counselor, and he advised marketing because it's so broad and wide. And I just went with it. I think when I really realized marketing is something I'm going to enjoy and love is during my second year, we had a course, Consumer Behavior. And that whole consumer psychology and the way consumers' minds work, that's when it really grabbed me.
Yeah. So it wasn't anything when you were a bit younger. It was really, so year 12, were you doing like business type subjects then that helped your career counselor nudge you towards that degree?
No, not at all. I actually shied away from accounting. I had accounting.
Yeah.
I didn't enjoy accounting. So I had technical drawing. I had science, maths. They talk about the big six, which opens your career choices here in South Africa. So I had standard six subjects.
Okay, yeah. Sounds good. It's kind of interesting because I didn't know, from my perspective, I didn't know I wanted to get into marketing, but I knew I wanted to get into something in business, and my parents had always told me that I would be an accountant when I was older. So yeah, unlike you, I actually did the accounting degree, or part of it. And I wasn't super cut out for that one. I think it's certain type of people for accounting. So you found yourself...
For a very long time in high school, I actually wanted to become an architect. Because I do have a creative side to me. And I think that's also why the marketing appeals. There's a lot of creativity in there.
Yeah. And so you're in this consumer behavior class in your university. What in that made you think, I want to continue and keep going?
Just how consumers' minds work. And there was a whole section on brand personality. And that intrigued me so much. I ended up doing my PhD on brand personality.
Yeah, that's right.
And how to change a brand and construct a brand so that it becomes a person in consumers' minds.
Absolutely. So you went to Northwest University, and you studied a Bachelor of Commerce, International Trade and Marketing there. So you did that between 2005 and 2007. So I guess I have a couple of questions there. The university in particular, I don't know much about the South African higher education system to begin with. Was there a particular reason you selected that university?
It was close to home.
Oh, yeah. I think that's definitely true as well. So like we're based at the University of South Australia, and we have campuses that are in the city naturally, and we have campuses that are located on the outskirts as well, and some of them are rural, like Whyalla and Mount Gambier. And the reason for that is exactly what you said, right? So some students want to stay at home, or maybe it's financially beneficial for them, or they have to take care of siblings or parents or grandparents. That's maybe where their employment currently is. And so being able to access a campus close by to where they live is definitely one of those key reasons they select a university. So completely understand there. And your degree, was that a double degree or a singular degree with a long name?
It was a singular degree with a long name. So there were two major focus areas of the degree. There was a lot of marketing and the international trade also up until your final year. But no, one degree.
Okay. Yeah. I wasn't quite sure because I think I did Bachelor of Management Marketing. And yeah, they've changed that now. I think it's called a Bachelor of Business Marketing, that same degree here. Universities are always...
They've also changed a lot of our degrees names since, I think 2018, we had a whole restructure of the PKM. So now if you want to study marketing in our at our campus, it's BCom in Management Sciences with Marketing.
There you go. So yeah, if you're South African, you could be doing a postgraduate, or you could be in high school there. Definitely that's the degree to enroll in. Hi everyone, Zac here again, and just a few quick reminders before you go. If you're listening to the podcast and are considering incorporating it into your secondary school or university courses, then please let me know and I can guide you through the process. If you're enjoying the show and getting some insights from it, then please leave me a 5-star review on your podcast listening platform. It would go a long way to spreading the word. If you know someone who would benefit from this content, then I would be thrilled if you could consider sharing this episode and its knowledge with them. And finally, thank you for becoming part of the community for this show.